It's a UFC heavyweight division collision. So here is the UFC Hall of Famer, former interim UFC heavyweight champion, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. As accomplished as any heavyweight in UFC history, and really as respected by his peers as any fighter this sport has ever seen. Flair for the dramatic, flair for the rally, outstanding mix of submissions and knockouts, and a guy who many believe will go down as one of the greatest heavyweights in mixed martial arts history.
Nogueira is possibly the most respected heavyweight submission artist of all time. The first Pride heavyweight champion, former UFC heavyweight champion, he is very much a living legend in this sport.
So here's the 38-year-old Daniel Cormier, UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. This is a man who has taken on all comers and has largely been unblemished in his UFC career. The wrestling obviously is what he is known for, but he's got a lot of pop as well and has really rounded out into a complete mixed martial artist in the big show.
Daniel Cormier is one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in the UFC's heavyweight division, and with that work ethic, he has brought his striking up to an elite level as well. He is amongst the very best in the sport.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. The American is 38, the Brazilian is 41. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. Cormier! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
We are underway. All right, here's the mixed martial arts legend, former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Minotauro Nogueira. He has been in there with the best heavyweights in the world. No difference here tonight. And it's got to be interesting when you face a challenge like this, because you know how hard this guy is to put away. You got to leave something in the gas tank. You can't blow it all out early, or more often than not, you're getting finished by Minotauro in the latter rounds.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Is he an active pursuer of the submission?
He's got that arm locked. He's got that pretty good. That's pretty tight. Any second now, he might have to tap. That arm bar is very, very deep. Just absolutely incredible. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Antonio Minotauro Nogueira!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.